Hi.
Roberto, how is pre-season going? Are you happy with the work the club's done so far and the work you're doing on the training field?
Yes, I'm happy for the first part of the pre-season. We are working well. We are trying to help the new players to come inside, no, to understand the new idea, the new style of play, the new style of football, no. We have to finish the transfer market, and we have to wait before to understand the new squad. But we are working well, and we have no problem. 3 days ago, Moises Caicedo, Estupanian, Ferguson, they started to work with the group, and tomorrow we are going to play an important game, a friendly game, but we have to compete, and we have to see our level, no, our condition. How is our condition?
Last season you came in during the campaign, no pre-season for you. What kind of advantage is it now for you to have this time, these weeks to work?
But I think we have much time to work in details with the last players, and for the new players we have much time to have a meeting, to have inside during the training to explain them the new idea. The difference is the time, no. Last year I had not so much time to work, but I have the very smart players, and for me it's easier.
You mentioned Moises. Everyone's talking about him. Chelsea want to buy him. It's very clear. It seems quite clear that he wants to leave. What is the situation?
No, everybody. I'm not speaking about Moises. You are speaking about, yes. You are speaking about Moises and Chelsea maybe, but me, no.
Can you say what the situation is with him?
But the situation is very clear, I think. At the moment, Moises is one Brighton player, and I think I spoke with Tony Bloom, and he told me if the condition don't change, Moises stays with us. And for me, it's should be a great news, no? Because it's difficult to find another player like Moises. If Moises leaves, we have to find another player of the same level, because we deserve to play the next season with the same level of the midfielder, and we deserve to play Europe League, and we have to compete, and we want to compete of our best.
Alex?
Hi Roberto. With Moises, is it a difficult situation? Have you had to speak to him about where his mental state is at with all the talk around his future?
But I think he has to adapt of this situation, because Moises is a great player, he's a big player, but he has to know he's playing for Brighton, and he said and his best he has to give to Brighton, not anyone. I think he's still a good guy, and I have no doubt about Moises' attitude, about Moises' behavior.
Last season, everything went so well for you. How do you improve that? You have the second season being Brighton manager, and now European competition to do with.
For me, every day, every training session is a challenge. I think the next year will be tougher, because we We have to compete in full competition. We have to be ready to fight in every competition. It's an honor for us to play in Europe League, and it's a big challenge because we have to repeat the great season, and repeat is still difficult. No, it's more difficult than the first season. We know the challenge, but we have ambition and we have motivation to do it better and better.
And just finally, you said you spoke to Tony about having to bring in a midfielder at the same level. Is he as passionate as you about bringing in a player of that caliber?
Anche Tony ha la compassione di portare nel caso un giocatore dello stesso livello nel caso in cui Moises Caicedo.
Yes, Tony has the same passion, has the same motivation to follow the same way, no?
Hi, Roberto. Tomorrow you will see Levi Colwell again, but this time he's wearing Chelsea's shirt. Would you like to see him wearing Brighton's shirt again next season?
Vorresti vedere Levi di nuovo con la maglia del
No, I don't like speaking about the other players of the other club. I speak about Caicedo because Caicedo is our player, is my player. But about Levi, it's not my work, it's not my field, no? I'm happy, I'm proud about Levi because he showed his quality in European competition with the national team, and I'm very happy for him, and I love him, but it's not our player.
Can I ask, there's reports in Italy that Brighton have signed Igor from Fiorentina. Do you have any information or news about this situation?
No, maybe you have more information than me, but Igor is a good player. I think he has the right quality, the right characteristic to play in the Premier League because it's a different league, a different competition. But yeah, can be a right player for us to complete the squad and to be important for us.
Hi, Roberto. Ben Jacobs. I don't want to labour the point on Caicedo, but we understand when he signed a new deal at Brighton, he spoke with you and there was some form of verbal agreement that for the right price he would be allowed to leave the football club. Is it true that you and Caicedo spoke, and is it true that you have a verbal pact that he can leave?
No, it's not true because I'm coach. I'm not a owner, I'm not a sport director, I'm not nothing, only coach, and believe to me it's difficult to be a coach. In my work I'm used to speaking with my players every day for every question, every part of the life, not only football. But I didn't give my word for nothing. We didn't speak about the next transfer market window, and for me he's a player like the others, no? Okay, we are Brighton, and I can understand we have to sell any player at the end of the season, like McAllister, but at the moment I have not received news about Caicedo can leave tomorrow or the next week. No, I start the next season with Caicedo in my head in first 11, for sure.
Just one follow-up, if I may. Do you genuinely think in this market, with Declan Rice, maybe even Enzo Fernandez, that Moises Caicedo is worth 100 million?
You are asking question of not of my work. My work, if you ask me about the fullback or the midfielder inside of the pitch, I can answer. But about the price of the players is not my work. I think Caicedo is a player of the first level, and about the price, we have a owner, we have a CEO, we have a sport director who can decide the right price.
Roberto just what do you make from the outside of Chelsea's situation? They've sold a lot of players, looking to rebuild. Just how hard do you think that must be for Pochettino and just as a manager to do that with the club to rebuild?
La questione del Chelsea che ha venduto molti giocatori e ha portato altri punti dentro, quanto difficile per Pochettino gestire questa situazione.
But to be a coach is always difficult. Working with different players, working with the transfer market open, working when your player leaves and arrive another, and to be able to give for everyone the same idea, the same language is always difficult. I can speak about my players, and I'm lucky to be their coach because I have a smart player, I have a player who are available to understand, open to understand new ideas, and for me last year was easy to start my work, my time in Brighton. I don't know for Pochettino, for the other coaches, sincerely I don't know.
Roberto, is it true that Caicedo is not really happy about the situation at his move because Brighton's not letting him move on to Chelsea Football Club?
I don't know. I think no, because Caicedo extended his contract in February, and now we are in July, and I can't imagine he can change his idea. No, I think he's honored to receive other requests, but he knows very well our club, how they manage, and we will see what happen in the next weeks, in the next month.
Make it the last one.
Just one more. Just is Moises is he available tomorrow? Which players are available and not available?
No, Moises started to work with me 2 days ago. He's not ready yet. But you have to ask me if Colwill wants to come in Brighton or not, because you are asking me only about Caicedo if he wants to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does he want to come?
I don't know. But there are two questions, not only Caicedo. There is the question about Colwill, and maybe it can be,
Is that, do you think, the key, the most important?
No. Igor is a left central back, and I think if we are closing Igor is because we have to be ready in the case Colwill stays in Chelsea, no?
Does signing Igor mean there's no chance for Colwill? Or can you get both?
No, I don't know. I would like to play with Caicedo and Colwill together, but at the moment I can speak only about Caicedo. you have to repeat, Colwell is not one of my players.
It seems logical. Brighton want Colwell, Chelsea want Caicedo.
Yes, but you know, in the football there aren't many things, too many things logical, you know.
Brighton is a very powerful club now. You know, you're in Europe, you're run very well, but you know, lots of players may still leave. Do you think that you can send a message to the players that they should stay in Brighton because it's a great place to be in?
No, I think we can't keep anyone. If there is a player who wants to leave, we have to permit it.
Yeah.
But we are not great team yet, and we are working to become it. No, but we have to accept when Alexis wants to play in Liverpool, when Moises, maybe in the case he wants to leave, he leaves. But most important is to be ready to find a substitute, no, a right substitute of the same level or anyway the same potential. And if we find a player with the same potential, we have only to work to help him and to improve him.
Can I ask then, do you just want a quick resolution to this now? You don't want it to drag on into August, into the start of the season?
No,
You
no.
want to know where you stand in any state?
No, it's not my problem. If you want to be a coach of the Premier League, Serie A, Bundesliga, you have to adapt to live during the transfer market and without problem.
Hey, Dennis here. Sarmiento didn't travel with the team. Was that due to injury?
Sarmiento can live on loan, to play on loan, and we decide together, me and he, and Jeremy, to stay at Brighton, to work in Brighton, to wait the best solution for him, because for us, after the last injury, the last season, I think he needs to play 30-35 games in a row. Okay?
Thank you very much. Any chance of 2 minutes of radio? Yes, he did so. For me,